grateful, you are generous. You know, a grateful person is thankful, and he's not only ready to show appreciation, but willing to work hard to return the kindness. Paul was a grateful person. He worked so hard to return the kindness of God that he gave all he had to plant the churches and evangelize the world in his time. So how generous are you with your time? Are you generous with your time to study the Bible with people? To spend time with disciples, to encourage them to remain true and faithful in the Lord? Are you generous to go out to encourage our sisters on Kingdom Days? Make it our personal goal to encourage our sisters and our spouses every week. Amen. I'm doing that lately. And how generous are you with your money? Have you been missing your contribution? How excited are you with special missions contribution? I don't know for you, but for me, I super like the challenge of special missions contribution. Be it 20 times, 25 times, 30 times, whatever times. Let's go for it, amen? And I see special missions contribution an opportunity to share our talents. An opportunity for faith to be displayed. And miracles to happen in our very eyes, amen? How generous are you in helping the poor? How excited are you to help the poor and the needy? And I'm super excited for the many plans we have to help the poor and needy through Mercy Worldwide. Proverbs 22 verse 9 says, a generous man will be blessed, for he shares his bread with the poor. Proverbs 11 verse 25 says, a generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed. Psalm 112 verse 5, good will come to those who are generous and who lends freely to conduct their affairs with justice. I'll share to you a miracle story of mine. God protected me from harm. Back when I was single, I lived in a brother's household. And in the household, we don't have much money. Whatever we have, we share. Some food we have is noodles and rice. And there's this brother, his name is Alan. He was not part of our household, but he frequents to come to our household, especially when we're about to eat. His brother really don't have much. He used to be literally a beggar in the street. Wow. And the sister invited him to come to church and he got baptized. And Alan comes to our household to eat and sometimes to sleep, and he's free to use whatever we have. However, I was told that they found Alan using my toothbrush. I have no idea for how long he used my toothbrush. I was indignant. But what can I do? The best thing I can do is to buy a new toothbrush. Years passed, Alan fell away. Went back to his little life, begging in the street. And sometime in 2016, I saw him begging in the street where the church meets. So I noticed he has wounds all over his feet and his legs that is not healing. So I brought him to the hospital. He was given anti-tetanus shot and was given prescriptions, antibiotics and others. But I didn't have money to buy all the needed medicines. So this also created quite a stir in the former fellowship, because I didn't know that they made a decision, the leadership made a decision not they gave Alan money sometime back a few years and told him to never come back to beg in the church. But because some disciples saw what I did, there was a mix of reaction, and some actually offered money to help. So the next day I went to look for him. I went to the place where he told me, and then he lived in that squatter area, and I asked around to locate the compound. I was told that the house compound is just right there at the dead-end corner of the street. So when I arrived at the location, there was no people in the area. So I opened the gate and went in, and then I knocked on the door on that house inside the compound. There was no people. It was eerie, actually. And I knocked the door, and then this man came out half naked, greasy hair, like have not taken a bath for quite some time. And he opens a window, I can smell a stench and a terrible odor. He was quite angry because I disturbed his sleep and he was attempting to go out. You know, I was kind of scared, and he told me that Alan said there, so I went away and I walked away very quick, and I said I will never do that again without somebody with him. The next few days, Alan came to find me. When I saw him, we brought all the medicine and the food that he needs, and gave me some money, and then he told me that greasy guy was a bad element. That guy was actually planning to attack me when I was there. If not because he saw two big stocky men behind me as my bodyguards. But I went there alone. What? So I realized God has sent two angels to protect me. They look like big stocky men like WWE. Scared him. God sent his angels to protect me. I know God will continue to send his angels ahead of me so I can serve and fulfill my purpose in my life. Let's be generous, our brothers and sisters.